All right, everyone, welcome to your first F45 challenge of the year. Today it's going to be fun. We have, for the first time, a guest speaker that's also going to talk about a nutritional topic as well. So we're going to have good information about what the F45 challenge is about for you guys that have taken it before. And for the ones who have never done it before. Really and truly, this challenge is to really help you utilize the tools that F45 gives you to be able to achieve your goals on a day-to-day basis. Because any of us can come in here and book a class and take a class, right? Is what we do outside of these doors that's really going to make a big difference. So with the support of all the coaches, the support of all of us, and now having a good partner that can help us with other aspects of our health other than just working out and nutrition, chiropractic definitely is a great part of that pyramid. We do have those resources as well. So to get this show started, we will start with my animation that won't move. Oh, there it is. Sorry, I gotta hit it twice. Sorry, go back. There it is. And play. All right, we'll definitely talk about that in a little bit as well, but that is, again, the main goal of what we're going to talk about today. So what is the F45 challenge? Again, it's really, like I just stated earlier, it's really about helping you understand the tools, okay? Definitely, you know, you want to be able to follow up with your trainers while you're here, whether you have questions. And of course, me and Mario are always available via text or a phone call as well. All right, so again, we're excited that you guys are all excited as well to be here, and we're going to embark in this journey, not just on this challenge, but all the challenges that we have throughout the year. We have 5. So again, your goal is to do SMART goals little by little. Don't try to do 6 things at the same time because you won't succeed at that. The goal is to pick 1 to 2 goals that you can do in these first 45 days, take a break, and go at them again, okay? So the first phase is the learning phase. So the F45 challenge, again, it's a lifestyle program that's really helped to design to go through different phases of your life, from burning, I was going to say muscle, from burning fat, gaining muscle, and then just maintaining what you do on a day-to-day basis, because we got to go through all those phases. So sorry about that. There you go. All right. So you're going to go through a progressive theme, a weekly programming, where that's what your F45 challenge is going to show you. You're going to prioritize performance, process, skills, and general fitness. So on your F45 challenge, you'll be able to go through all the progresses, including some benchmarks that you'll be able to do now that they've added. Again, it's a holistic wellness program that's designed to be sustainable. The key is sustainability. We want you to be able to, when you leave at 45, 20 years from now, you've learned how to not gain 20 pounds ever again because you took them off, and you've learned how to keep them off. And then, of course, the nutritional guidance and support. All right, so for the challenge resources on your app for your phone, you're going to have the Learn tab, the Track tab, the Train tab, and your Eat tab. Most people never look at the Learn tab. I highly recommend read some of the blogs that are on that Learn tab, because it has a lot of great articles that may hit home to you. A lot of people ask me, how do I build muscle outside of the studio? There's an awesome article for that. A lot of people ask me, how much water should I drink? There's an article for that. And some people ask, do I need to have snacks? There's an awesome article for that as well. Everyone's different, and all these articles are going to affect something that's important to you. And F45 now during the challenges typically uploads different blogs and different things that pertain to the challenge. All right, so again, the articles change on a week-to-week basis, and they're designed by recipe Bees by Wellness, and they also do athletics. So sometimes when we have a brand new class, they put it on there to specify what the importance and the theme of that class is. All right, so as far as training is concerned, like I said, we can all book a class, and I'll emphasize again, book it early and get to class early. I'll throw that in there, everybody. Book it early, get here early. So definitely everyone can come in here to train. That's the easiest thing, 3 to 5 days a week. Again, it's what we're going to do outside of the studio that's going to benefit us. But ideally here at F45, with every single workout that you're going to get, it's going to tap into your body in very, very different ways. So from having the hybrid class like we did today, right, that's cardio and your resistance based. For anybody who's looking to, gain muscle or lose body fat, that's a great class because you get both together. Anyone looking to build muscle wants to do those Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays because those are your more resistant phase, right? And if you're looking to burn more fat, definitely Redline and Doc Cleanse is an amazing class to come during these next 4 days because those are killer cardio classes, pun intended with the killer. So definitely there's something for everyone and how to work toward your goal. So that's what we're here for, and that's what this challenge is about, to help you tap into these resources. All right, as far as the tracking is concerned, on your F45 challenge app, and I get this question asked all the time for some of the newbies that we have, the F45 challenge app is not on your booking app. It's a total different app, okay? So in F45 right now, until sometime this year, we're gonna merge all the apps. So right now, there's 3 apps that you need. You need your booking app to book your classes. You need your F45 challenge app to be able to do everything that we're talking about right now. To InBody to measure body fat and muscle, which is also part of the challenges. And again, guys, even if you don't do the challenge, I still highly encourage, that's what these tools are here for. Use your F45 challenge app on a day-to-day basis and make sure you're weighing in on at least once a month. So as far as the tracking is concerned, here's where you're going to track your daily progress. If you're adhering to the caloric intake that the app told you needed to consume based on your goal. To be able to say, did I sleep less than 7 hours? Or did I drink less than 2.5 liters of water? So on a week-to-week basis, you assess all the red and then tack next week what you're going to do better. If it's water that you're not drinking well, try to master drinking water first, get greens on all of that, and then move on to the next thing that you're lacking if it's adhering to the caloric intake. And something that I like to emphasize a lot when it comes to the caloric intake, if you're telling it that you're going to work out 5 days a week, you have a sedentary job, and it's telling you need to consume 1,300 calories to achieve your goal, and you only come 3 times a week, then you got to watch the calories you're consuming because you didn't work out as much as you said you were. So super important to use the app to track all of that so that you keep yourself consistent. Again, here's where the sustainability comes into play by keeping yourself consistent. How many days does it take to create a habit? 21 days. So it takes 21 days to create a habit. If in 21 days you master something, the likelihood of you times 2 then. So the likelihood of you keeping that goal is going to happen, okay? We all learn at an early age to brush our teeth. We all still brush our teeth, right? So if we create habits, you will keep that habit, okay? In addition to that, there's the little tracker. So, okay, perfect. So there, all right, very good. All right, and then the next track that you have the option to be able, and this is not a requirement for the challenge, but if you want to input this, you can put your measurements from your, your waist, your chest, your thighs, and all that good stuff. Again, it's not a requirement, but it is there for you to be able to track it. All right, you also have the calorie calculator, which the beautiful thing about F45 is you don't need to do this. This is just a guide for you to be able to make some changes and see what you need to consume. But the beautiful thing about this, it's just there for you to be able to understand what the BMR is, which is your basic metabolic rate. This pretty much just means what you need to survive. Eating less than that can affect your metabolism and actually burn your muscles. So super important to never eat less than your BMR. So when you tell F45 challenge app what you're looking for, it does everything for you. This is just a guide for you to understand what it is. But the number that it gives you as your caloric intake is literally what your body needs to consume the goal that you are trying to achieve. Everyone gets the same meal plans on the app, but it's based on your caloric intake. Everyone's is going to be totally different. So what I love about, one of the things that I love about the app is the meal plans that F45 provides. So the meal plans are designed to help you to eat specific foods on a day-to-day basis. Now, again, you don't have to adhere to specifically the foods that it's showing you. You go to the next one. But if you don't want to have what it's telling you to consume for that day, you can actually go to your recipe library and pick anything that you want. For example, I love to eat eggs in the morning, and I get tired of eating hard-boiled eggs every single morning. So I'll type eggs, and it'll pull an arsenal of recipes that you can make throughout the week. So smoothies is another favorite classic on there that's got a lot of great recipes for smoothies. Again, the idea is, again, sustainability is really not thinking that you have to eat chicken and broccoli all day long to lose weight. It's really about eating foods that are going to fuel your body, not just for the workouts that you're going to have here, but for your day-to-day life. Most people, because they're losing weight, they don't eat adequately and they don't have energy. They lack energy. So consuming the correct carbs, I'm probably taking half of your presentation, maybe, no. So consuming the right carbs, fats, proteins is really going to help you to achieve that goal quicker. It's an oxymoron that eating less, yes, if you eat less, you will lose weight, but eating less is not going to ever help your metabolism. It's actually going to affect it. You have to eat what your body needs to get to where you want to go. In addition to that, when you do the cook at home, if you do choose to use the actual meal plan that it pulls up, you can actually print the recipe list and all that good stuff to be able to go food shopping. Okay. So it'll give it by the week. And I believe one big change that they're doing on this challenge is you could only see the meal plans on a week-to-week basis. I believe now you can see the entire 45 days all the way down. I haven't checked it yet because obviously it hasn't started until the 16th for you to be able to register for the challenge. But I'll take a look at that and update that if that is correct. So in addition to the EAT, we'll talk about the challenge requirements next. But one more thing, if you don't have time to prepare these meals, we do partner with Fit Life Foods. So you guys can definitely order your pre-cooked meals, and they're healthy as well. They're fresh, they're made locally, so they're not frozen. Now, my recommendation is always going to be input what you're looking for on that F45 Challenge app, and then go physically to the store, speak to one of the representatives, because they also do some free assistance in terms of your nutrition. So show them what you're supposed to be doing. I'm going to lose fat, and I need to consume 1,500 calories. Help me with the food. So then they're there to help you with that. And then after you go there for the first time and understand the program, you can order it online and it sends to your house FedEx. Okay. So, but always go there for the very first time. And you do get a 15% discount if you say you're an F45 member. All right. So what are the requirements for the challenge? So the challenges are part of everyone's membership. Okay. So it's something that we do a couple of times a year, but we have definitely, done a couple of things differently. But first and foremost, let's start with the body scans. All right. The first thing we want to make sure is we're using the beautiful scale that everyone hates because nobody likes scales, but the scale is your friend. The scale is there to tell you where you lack and what you need to improve. So super important to know how much body fat you have, not how much you're weighing. It's how much body fat and how much muscle you have. Because again, the types of workouts that we do here, you're going to build muscle, and thank the Lord, muscle is heavier than fat. Amen to that, right? So as you're burning calories and gaining muscle, your weight might fluctuate very minimal, but it's seeing how much muscle you're acquiring and how much body fat you're losing. That's what you want to look at. And that's what these scales do. All right. For the pictures, can't emphasize this enough, to use a wall that has nothing, no pictures, no nothing, a blank white wall. It could be beige, but something that's plain, no chairs, nothing. I mean, literally what you see here, you want to make sure that there's nothing in your surroundings. It's super important that it can't be a selfie. All right. You want to make sure that somebody's taking these pictures for you. And if we can do it for you, we do it all the times in that bathroom. So if you need help, we're here to help you with that. And then super important, you want to make sure that you use the same clothing for the same picture. Okay. Because that's where you're going to see a lot of the differences. So if you use a pair of shorts and a tank top on the first picture, and then you wore a pair of long pants and a t-shirt, you're not going to see those differences. Because believe it or not, sometimes we'll see more differences on the pictures versus what those scans will say. All right. And again, don't let yourself ever get frustrated by those in-body scans. You'll want to use that as a guide, and don't get frustrated if those numbers don't change. As long as you're feeling good, you see that your clothes is fitting better and your energy and your mood, everything's different. That's what matters. Okay. And then those pictures, by the way, take them on your phone and then upload them on your F45 challenge. Don't take it from the phone for it to go on the F45 challenge app, because then we'll probably never see them. That's F45 sees them. We don't. But it's a requirement for you to send us the pictures for us to have that to compare at the end of the challenge. Okay. So take the picture first and then upload it to your F45 challenge.